Welcome to the 6th episode of Helping Youth Make Better Life Decisions. I'm your host, Eric Daddario. And this series is going to do exactly what it sounds like. It's going to help you, the youth, make better life decisions when you're going through those stressful, those struggling, the tough moments in life, so you can live a much happier, healthier life. And today, what we're going to talk about dramatically impacts the decisions that you make, has a huge influence on the road that you take and where you end up in your life. And that is your environment. Now, have you ever heard the phrase, you're a product of your environment? Have you? And maybe you don't believe this, but for me, I do. I believe your environment shapes you, molds you, puts you on the path you will take in life. And yeah, there are some outliers out there that can be in an environment and not go down that road, but it's very hard to do. Very few can do that. And here's a great example of how your environment impacts your decisions. You've been invited to a party. You know that at this party, people are going to be making unhealthy choices like drinking, using drugs. And so as you're getting ready at the house, you're saying to yourself, I'm not going to make those choices. I'm not going to make those decisions. You've never made these decisions before. You don't want to. You know what can happen if you make these choices. And when you get there, you're offered a drink from somebody. I'm good, you say. You're offered another one. I'm good. You're offered some drugs. I'm good. And you continue to get offered that night till eventually you say, all right, I'll have a drink. You have a drink. 1 turns into 2 to 3 to 4. And you eventually get drunk. And your thoughts on making these choices didn't change. You didn't want to make them, but why did you make them? Because your environment changed. And when we talk about environment, we're talking about location. We're talking about people. We're talking about the things that are around you. When you were at home, you had a calm mind. It was quiet. You were able to think. But now you're at this party, maybe there's music blaring, and there's other people who are making these choices that you don't want to make. And so the influence to make these choices is larger because everybody in that environment is making it. And you want to fit in the environment. So eventually, you make that decision. And this environment is a large reason why I am where I am and I am who I am today. Because growing up, my environment, I didn't like it. It wasn't giving back to me where I was hanging out, who I was hanging out with. I knew I had to make a change because the road I was going down, I didn't like. And so that one change, I just made that one change, my environment, who I hung out with, where I was hanging out, completely just changed my life. If I had kept going down that road I was going down, hanging out in the environment I was, I don't know where I would be today. I don't know. But because I just made that's all it takes, just that one choice to change your environment and the impact on your life, it's tremendous. So I challenge you, if you're in an environment right now that you don't like, that's not giving back to you, that's taking from you, and you're not going down the road you want to go in life, change your environment. And the impact will be tremendous. Get around people that you want to be like, that have the same values, same morals as you, and I promise you, your life will change. But if you're in an environment that is giving back to you, that you're around people who are just like you, who you want to be, then continue in that environment. Continue to thrive in that environment and soak it up. I hope this episode was able to help you to see the impact that environment has in your life and how if you're in an environment that isn't good for you, you're not going down the road that you want in life, then you can switch your environment and it's going to dramatically impact your life and change it for the good. Next episode, episode 7, we're going to be talking about how stress impacts the decisions that you make. Until next time, guys, take care, stay happy, stay healthy.